All right, guys, running a little late. I'm sorry about that. I had to run downstairs and get some coffee. So, without further ado, let's get started. My name is Sidney Guajardo. I'm coming to you live from San Antonio, and we are the Trading Places. As you can see, I've already taken a trade this morning, and since I'm scalping it, and we are on the most slipperiest fish in the world, gold, I'm just going to stay right here and let it finish doing its thing. Let's look at Sierra chart. I like looking at that while I go fishing. The idea on scalping is to be in and out of the trade in maybe a minute or so, but which is seems like an eternity, but it's not really. There's some times I've been in trade a couple days just on these slow movers. But this one here, man, grease lightning in a bottle. So there's a thing called a trade copier that I need to get because I hate flipping back and forth through all these MT4 counts. I just needed to move up to about maybe 1740 real quick. One second here. Let me that 1 minute candle is good, but boy, it just drives you insane. Well, it drives me insane, at least. Wasn't a good day in Forex yesterday. Hope somebody had a good day. I just didn't find any trades that I felt comfortable with. It just wasn't enough volume. Come on, sir. Boy, this thing just keeps hovering. Mm-hmm. Let me see something here. Maybe I should. I was hoping I took this trade probably about 20 minutes before we. No, not that long. So I could start to make a comeback here. I was really didn't want to stay in the trade this long. This would be a good example for me to show you how we do this scalping tool here. This right here, guys, is called a rope. Let me it's called a rope right here. You can see on the top left-hand screen right here. This is also a rope. And you guessed it, this is a rope too. The reason I call it a rope is because that's what, like when you're towing a car, that's what you normally use, or a chain. So I just called it a rope. And this is our vessel right here, okay? And so when you're towing something, the more pressure you put on it, the more this becomes taut, right? Or tight. So like right now, the vessel is really trying to pull the rope up. And when you're trying to go north or by, you want the vessel above the rope. You want the vessel above the rope on this one. And then you want the vessel above the rope on this one. When all three of them are acting the same way is when you take the trade. Now when the vessel and the rope are kissing, when they're touching, it's usually in consolidation. You don't want to take the trade. There's not enough pressure for it to go up. So you'll see here shortly, because there's a lot of pressure for the vessel to be pulling up the rope. You'll see that all three screens will be light gray, and all three ropes will be yellow, and all three vessels will be above the rope, like they are now, but it's still not ready. Now when you're going short, it's the exact same thing, but in the opposite order. Let me put this back here. It looks like we're going to have to... let's look at... Okay, so it looks like it's retracing here a little bit, but the general direction is north. See that? Even though we're not going over any trade pairs right now, this is pretty good training right now of how to scalp. Now, the general direction is long, but you see a totally different picture when you're looking at the Rochelle, but it is going north. I got into this trade at 17.15.97. Now with the spread, they're holding live data back. Live data 17.15.32, and I'm at 17.14.96. So there's a spread there. You can see it's already starting to turn yellow. Should be in the money here pretty soon. Actually, I'm going to go to this one first because it's a higher spread. It'll break through here. It's so exciting. and I'm so impatient all at the same time. Mm-hmm. It's been a nice little 3-hour run here. Hopefully this is a trend changer. Jesus Christ. Boy, this thing just doesn't budge, does it? What we'll do is I'll just keep monitoring these on my phone, and then we'll move on with some training here. Give me 1 second to set that up. Mm-hmm. This is the one. Okay. That little retracement just killing me. Okay, let's go look at something here. Let's look at gold. A minute long. We're in it to win it. So this thing has got to come up. And there's pressure for it to go up. Look at that. They're both candles are working really hard to move this. The 8-hour candle. The 8-hour candle hadn't really moved yet because it's just coming off of this trend here. The last, I don't know, 10 hours. Kind of moving sideways and then just jumped up to the last 2 or 3, 4 hours here. Another thing too, all our notes I think got erased. If we see any notes here, it's because there's old ones. I had to restart my computer yesterday and I accidentally forgot to save all. So we'll just have to start from scratch. It's no big deal, but let's gold here. 1 second. It's gold here is right. We'll put this here, and the vertical line, our little timestamp. I think it's going to go long. Starting to come back a little bit. Okay, $1.30, US 30. It's had a great week so far, starting from last, Thursday or Friday or whatever it was. It's just been moving. I like it. So let's, all I can do on the indices and gold is just predict. It's just my gut. So that's what we'll continue to do until things, until things get better. Will they ever get better? Well, my wife and I, Rosie, were talking about that. Is this the new normal? Weird is the new normal. That's what it is. And all I can do is just grin and bear it. That's all everybody can do, right? So this is kind of just moving sideways here. consolidating, it seems like. And I'll just put a little I mean, I don't know if this is true consolidation, but it sure does look like it. It has that feel. It's just flat. But it did come up 500 points yesterday. Or so, I think it did. But anyway, I kind of like this tool over here. On this side, right there. Just have to remember where text is. Where's text? Text is by chart replay. Yeah, it is. Okay, and this is a pointer. Okay, so let's move to the next one, $1.30. Check on my trade. Still in the same spot. Okay, let's go to $1.30, Euro 30. Euro dollar. Look how far back. Okay, let's go to race mode. Okay, let's get rid of all this. Boy, that's a long trade, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we got to find out where we are. We're right here. Let's verify it with a timestamp right there. Now it looks like it kind of retraced there a little bit, but it's still going in a let's put our trend tool on here. It's still acting like it wants to go north. But I'm not ready for that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put no agreement because that's what it looks like it's doing. Let's go to dollar yen. Okay, let's figure out where we are. We're right here. Even though it kind of retraced there a little bit, it's still going in a it still looks like it's an upward position. Now, what makes me concerned on this one is the last 4 or 5 hours has been going down, and it looks like it may change the trend a little bit. This may start to be a very, very handsome trade. Let's go ahead and write this down and take a little note, just to remind you, just in case you didn't know. It's an old George Strait song. Let's write this down. I'm going to write it down here. USD JPY. But this is a watch list. And that's what we're going to do right here. I'm just going to put this little arrow. I'm not going to call it trend, but I'm going to do a little doodad right there just to give you an FYI. Got some Forex news just popped up. S&P futures point to the decline at open. All right, so what we're going to do here is a watch list. Short. All right, let's go to Euro Yen. We're about to come in the money with gold here. Stand by. Aussie dollar versus the US dollar. This is about to turn short, guys. Let me see. Looks like it's going that direction. Just retrace a little bit. I think it's going to come back. Come back down. I'm just going to say look for short signal. It's not ready yet. There we go. Okay, let's look for pound dollar. That one's definitely looks like it's going to go short as well. And it's just kind of retracing, but we'll take a look at it here shortly. Let me erase everything here. This is also a watch list. Write that down. Pound dollar. Found 2 trades that'll work today. This is the general direction here right now. And when I'm not getting any indicators involved in this, this is purely speculation at this point, but it looks like that's what it's going to do. So we'll verify that when we have our session, our trading session later in the day. But this one definitely looks like it's going short. All right, let's look at dollar Swiss, which just kind of blew my mind yesterday. Okay, so let's it's had some it just dropped like a rock yesterday. I think it's going to continue to drop, but I'm just going to, I mean, how much more can it drop, right? Even with the good news from the dollar yesterday, it still dropped. This is definitely going short here. But I'm going to stay away from this one because I'm going to wait for it to rebound. I'm coming very close to the bottom, and I don't want it to create new lows. So let's just put this on a watch list to go long. But that may not happen for a while. Oh, we'll just leave it alone. I don't like it. Pound Swiss. Okay. This one's going short here. I like this to go, yeah. There's some trades that are setting up. So on this one here, it's not quite ready yet. Let's wait on a short signal. Okay. Let's go to pound. No. Let's go to Aussie dollar yen. This one also is going to be a good trade today. I like it a lot. It's kind of doing the sideways thing. But what I want to do is wait. I've been embarrassed by these before, these ones in consolidation, but it definitely looks like it's going south. CAD yen. Okay. This one looks like it's going to be a trade as well. I already wrote the other few down. Should have some movement now. The stock exchange just opened. Just look for a short signal on this one. We'll do one more. Swiss yen. There's no agreement on this one, guys. So let's put exactly that. Even though it's going in a long trend here, it's kind of in the middle of the street and it's moving sideways. So I'm just going to call this consolidation. Not ready to trade. Okay, we went through about 10-15 trades, which I think are going to came up with about 5 or 6 trades. So I think today's setting up to be a pretty decent day for a little Thursday. Not bad considering. So we still have today and tomorrow. Make sure tomorrow we get out of your trades by at least 10, 11 o'clock. Volume starts to slow down. But anyway, thanks for hopping on. We are living in some crazy times, so just be careful out there. Love the one you're with. Give them a hug. And just believe that, the only reason we're here on this planet is to help people that can't help themselves. So help somebody. It makes you feel really good. And try and do it when no one's watching. That's what character is all about. Doing the right thing when no one's watching. So, from San Antonio, Texas, my name is Sidney Guajardo, and I appreciate you letting me into your living room, into your laptop, so you can watch us take Forex trades, and hopefully you can become part of our team. If you'd like to join us, we're at thetradingplaces.com. Buy now for a $3.99 startup fee and $99 a month, and you get world-class charting. You get training twice a day, Monday through Thursday, once on Friday, once on Sunday. You get access to our VIP channel. And coming soon, we have some more indicators to help with consolidation. And we also have, once we get it cleared with international law, a trade copier. So those of you who don't want to learn Forex, just want to just reap the benefits, I get it. Pay a small fee. We take the trades for you. Pretty neat deal. So that's coming. It's in the hopper. Jump on soon. We're about to crack the code. All right, guys. From Trading Places, we love you. We'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.